Good evening, guys.
Hey.
Welcome back, y'all. I know y'all been seeing a lot of us all the day. Okay, it's some of us, but I know y'all saw me early this morning. So hey, welcome to the Build Your Online Business After Dark show. I am your host for tonight, or one of the hosts. I'm joined here by my co-host. Hold on, let me make sure all the systems are go. Okay, we good. We good. So welcome to the show, guys. Tonight we're going to talk about have just a little quick conversation. I know it's like for y'all on the East Coast with me, it's like 10:30, right? So y'all probably watching y'all late night shows, and I'm glad that you're joining us tonight. So thank you for joining us, the BYOB After Dark show. Welcome. We're all week long. We're talking about and honoring our authors, those who have decided to step out of their comfort zone, step out of their fear, step out of their confusion, and just write the daggone book, right? So we honor you all week on the show, and we want for those who are yet waiting to write your book, we have something for you. We want to help you. And so tonight's conversation is about writing that stimulus check. A lot of us are waiting for that stimulus check to come through, either from the IRS or from our jobs, or from these grant money that they got going out. You're waiting from the government, like you waiting some check to come in the mail. But I want to encourage you to write your own check, and you have that ability. Everyone really does. With your own knowledge, your own life experience, and that's what books can do for you. So if you haven't done so already, one, grab your favorite beverage. It's kind of late, but grab your little nightcap. That's what we'll do. Grab your little nightcap. Grab your pen and paper. I'm sure you're going to hear something that's going to be helpful for you tonight. And also share the broadcast, right? Sharing is caring. And it's late, and I don't have no wise statements to say other than what I already know. Okay, sharing is caring. That's as much as you're gonna get tonight. So while you're sharing, I'm gonna do what I asked you to do, and I'm gonna share the broadcast too, because I know people are following me on my timeline. Yes, I'm a publisher. I'm also a writer. I'm also a healer. I'm also a whole bunch of things, right? But people are following me every single day, looking for some type of sign. How many of you say that? I'm waiting for a sign from the Lord to write my book. How many of you said that? And so if you're listening to me tonight, consider this your sign. So stop sitting on that money, because books are money.
That's good, Jamie. That's right. They sure are. Well, while you're sharing, we'll go ahead and introduce ourselves. We are super excited to be here for Authors Week. Write your own stimulus check. Guys, for those of you that don't know me, my name is Jennifer King, otherwise known as New. But I'm really not the new girl here. Super excited to be in this community. As Jamie said, share out the broadcast, because it was one share of the broadcast that changed my life, that got me where I am right now. Not concerned about when the stimulus check is going to come, because you know what, when they told me I had to pay it back, I'm like, okay, maybe no thanks. This is really, it's not, it's a quick fix. But if
Right.
you have a book, if you have something that you can draw from, which I did as a result of being in this community, as a result of Jamie publishing 4 books for me, the stimulus check really doesn't matter, because I've made four books. I've made more money from those books than the stimulus check. So, get a pen and paper, find out what you need to do. We
Yeah.
have a link for you to go to sign up for a call. Is it bit.ly/?
BYOB Convo, CONVO. That's if you want to sign up for a call. But you know what, guys? We have something that's going to help you even more so.
Wow.
Because this weekend, we're going to show you, we're having a weekend watch party. Like, it's going to be shown 4 times. Look, 4 times. That's Brother Man from Martin. 4 times this whole weekend, how to write your winning ebook. So if you haven't started writing, you're still staring at that blank screen, you're still staring at your blank journal, show up this weekend, and we're going to show you how to fill that thing up and write your ebook. there have been some people who have watched this training and have written their book in less than 2 days. Right. And making money from it. So it's not just some garble that you're putting down on paper, but it's a book that's really going to sell. It's really going to help your community. And if you're a business, let me give you the link first, because I know some of y'all trying to run over to that link. It's like, girl, what's the link? bit.ly/weekend watch 20. It's $29 for the entire weekend, and y'all can make that money back for us just by selling 2 books. 2 of your ebooks is going to cover the cost of the investment in learning how to really, really write. Now, this is not your typical journal kind of class. This is literally going to teach you how to write a professional looking book, what goes into an ebook that people are going to buy it, and also how are you going to make money from it. So if you're interested, and I know some of you are, some of you need to be out here. If you are a business owner, this is what I want to say earlier. If you're a business owner, you need a book, okay, about your business.
That's good.
About what you're teaching others.
Also the thing about that class, if you don't even know what you want to write about, that class is going to help you identify several topics that you can write about and then give you the strategy behind it. I remember when I took that class, Coach gave us a very limited time to write our first book.
Yeah.
I was so excited. She broke it down. Guys, that class is golden. $29 is nothing for that class, because it is going to take you, it is going to start you out and then get you prepared for your next level. Once you see how simple it is with the template, with the instruction, you're going to be on your way. You're going to be on your way.
And guaranteed, you're going to walk away knowing that you have at least 5, if not 10, 15, 20 books that you need to be writing. It's not just writing the topics, but just you have all of this knowledge inside of you. Sometimes I just forget everything I know. So it's hard for me to teach it all on one webinar, because there's so much that I know and I've learned over the years. I'll be 44 this year. So I've learned a whole bunch of to-dos and a whole bunch of not to-dos. And I'm writing books about all of them. I'll get more money from the not to-dos though. I'm trying to tell y'all. So guys, so talking about that stimulus check, right? The thing about books is you get to choose how much you want your check to be based on how much you're going to market it, how many people you're going to sell. And I'm not talking about selling it to your friends, selling it to your family. You know, mom or dad, they're going to buy all the books anyway. I'm talking about going beyond people that you've never met before, reaching people that you've never seen or never will ever see in your life before. Those are the people that I'm talking about, writing your own stimulus check. I mean, I've written 6 books, and to this day, I still get royalties from those books that I've written years ago, and I don't do any promotion. So just imagine how much I could make if I actually focused on promoting those books. That's the beauty of royalties. It's like any entertainment industry. You get residuals from people watching and clicking and engaging with your content, even when you've moved on to something else. So that's why I really, really, really love books. Not only, as I said last night, it's a historical documentation that you will hear, but it brings in that residual income that we're looking for now, that we don't have to depend on the government to give us, because the government give you what they think you're worth. I get to choose what my value is and my content is by setting that price on that book, y'all. So I hope you're hearing me tonight. Hey, good evening, everybody. Oh, hey, over there in YouTube land and Periscope land and all over Facebook. I just want to say good evening to you guys. Thank you for joining us. Make sure you share the broadcast. And for those of you who are ready, I mean, like really, really ready to make some real, real, real money, I want to see you guys this weekend. I'll be there hosting. The matinee starts Saturday, 8:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. Go to bit.ly/weekend watch 20. And I feel like I'm running out of breath, y'all.
You know, I think that's
a lot of words.
That's an amazing opportunity for people to get in on the class, on the webinar, and see what it takes. It doesn't take as much as you think, but you got to have the right strategy, the right outline. That outline and that template, guys, that is what got me my first ebook. And then from there, I wrote a book. I've done multiple workbooks, all of that stuff just from that one basic class. And for $29, listen, you can have a book by the end of the weekend. By the end of the weekend, and create your own stimulus check. I think that's amazing, Jamie. I think
Guys, hold on. I want to show you guys something. Just hold, please. Y'all keep talking. I'll be right back.
Tisha, CJ, what y'all got to say? What y'all got? What y'all got?
Hey, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Listen, I am with the ladies. I'm not waiting on the government. You know, that is my employer, but I'm not waiting on the government to do what I want to do. The government is, you know, I did travel with my job, but the government is not, when we can travel again, they're not going to send me to the exotic places that I want to go to.
Right.
You know,
nobody else want to go.
they're not going to buy the ideal, my dream car for me. Mm-hmm. Neither could I save enough to really do that in that one entity. I got to do something different. I got to do something else. I have to do something in addition. And so I am excited because I'm one of Jamie's best Amazon best-selling authors.
Yes, yes.
So I'm here to tell you, if you've always dreamed of, and that was me, for years. Mm-hmm. So we just released this book in January. I just turned 52. So that lets you know how long I've been waiting to write my own book.
Wow.
That doesn't have to be you. You come on to this weekend masterclass, morning or night. So we gave you two options. Come on to this masterclass so you can learn what to do. You will have some information that you can walk away with and do something with, and stop sitting. Listen, I know I've been sitting on my money. Stop sitting on your money. You looking for a stimulus, but guess what? You sitting on it.
Yep. You're sitting on your own stimulus, and we want to help you get up off your stimulus. And there's nothing wrong. Let me put this disclaimer right here because I don't want nobody in my inbox no more. Now, listen, we're not saying that working for the government is wrong. We're not even saying that having your 9-to-5 job is wrong. That's not what we're saying at all. But what we're saying is use that job so that you can build yourself to go out and do your own thing. Build your own business, doing what you absolutely love. And maybe some of you just love what you're doing. Then this ain't for you then. This for those who are not happy. This for those who are unhappy. Know that they should be doing something greater. Know that they should be doing something more. You're who we're talking to. Okay. And if this message is not for you, then be okay with it being not for you, guys. Don't be judging. But so listen, I want to show y'all Jennifer's planner right here that we did at J Publishing House right here. Now, remember I said earlier that every business owner, every entrepreneur, every small business owner, big business owner, whomever, let me get my light back. Y'all need to be writing a book. This is Jennifer's business book. One of them actually is actually a planner. And so for those of you who are looking to leave your job, she put a whole planner, a yearly planner that's going to help you exit that job. Not too soon, but on time. And by the time you leave, you're going to have a nice little nest egg. Look, isn't that gorgeous, y'all? Those are the months. It's fillable, so make sure you use your erasable pens when you're writing in it because you can use it anytime. There's little, what's that? Empowerment messages throughout the whole thing to keep you focused for the whole year and so this is the business, because her business teaches you, she's a coach on how to teach you how to exit your job the right way. I didn't do it the right way, y'all. I just like F it, bye. F y'all, bye. That's what I did. Don't do what I did. Plan yourself so that you won't have to ever go back. Now, I never went back but that was God's grace. Don't play with that. Don't play with it. Go ahead and get that planner. But that's what I'm talking about. You having all of that information that you've learned, teach somebody else. Create you something. Now she can sell this, and this is going to sell in over 44 countries, I think. It's ridiculous, y'all. But that's the level of influence you can have when you put your knowledge onto paper. And so I just want to encourage y'all. So if you're ready, y'all ready to start writing that book and stop playing around with your money, stop playing around with your bank account, show up this weekend, invest $29. It's for the whole weekend. You'll get unlimited access to this training that's going to really teach you not only to write your ebook, but what to do with it after it's written. And then not to even stop there, because once you start writing, you realize that you got a whole lot to talk about. You ever been divorced? Write about it. You ever been married? Write about it. You ever had a baby? Write about it. You got good kids? Write about it. You got bad kids? Really write about it, okay? Because y'all can help some of us, okay? So there's so many different things that you can write about. So if you're ready, I keep saying if you're ready, if you hear my voice, you should be ready, right? bit.ly/weekendwatch20. I hope to see y'all this weekend. And I'll be there so you can ask me any questions that you have. I've been doing this for some time now. So trust me, there's not a question that's too hard for this whole publisher. I can help you. But get to writing. Like, I love writing. I love everything about writing.
Ooh,
do y'all like writing, or do you have to love the process of writing when y'all writing your book? What do y'all think?
I just love the process of making money. That's what I love.
What about you, Tisha? Do you think it's cathartic? Do you love it? Or you just like, okay, cha-ching?
You're on mute. You're on mute, sis.
Writing the book was a little kind of nerve-wracking because you have a deadline and you're working against the deadline, you're working against yourself. But now if you just free flow writing just to write, then that's a story. But it was a little tense.
Yeah, the deadline does give you pressure.
It does, and that's the beauty of working with a publisher. Jamie didn't even tell y'all that, or maybe she did and I missed it, that she has a whole publishing house, right? She has a whole publishing house, and the way she works with you is super amazing. She gives you a timeline. She gives you all of that stuff. So because a lot of people, I've talked with people say, oh, I'm working on this book. I've been working on this book for 2 years. What? It took me 30 days. What? And my book is 33 chapters. What are you doing?
Yeah. And a journal.
People are dragging their feet because they don't know how to properly do it. And that's where Jamie comes in. She coaches you. That's what she does. In addition to publishing your book and then getting you copies of your book, right? Forget about all them other publishers. She has her own publishing house. So it's a one-stop shop. She has different packages, different programs that are super amazing. And the strategy alone that she gives you, y'all have no idea. Y'all have no idea. My book became a bestseller in 2 hours. 2 hours.
Yeah. Just it's crazy. But the joy of writing something that you own, it's your voice, it's something that came out of you. There's an accomplishment that comes with it. There's a feeling, a good feeling that you've actually done something that you put out and set to do. And so that's even good for your mental health. Finally finishing something that you've been trying to finish. I don't care if it took you 10 years. I'm working with authors that are like 70, 72, 74 years old, and they've been holding on to it for such a long time. And even stories that they've never shared before, not even with their families. So it doesn't matter how long it took for you to get to this point to finally make that decision. The point is you made it. And so I'm such an advocate for celebrating the little milestones before you get the big milestones. So first thing we do is celebrate the fact that you made a decision to even talk to me about wanting to write your book. So even you signing up to this weekend, class, the watch party, to learn how to write your ebook, we celebrate that moment. We celebrate the fact that you invested part of your money, $29. We celebrate that because we know on the other side of your yes is such a freedom that you can't even pay for. It's such a peace that you can't pay for. It's such a pride in I actually did this that you can't pay for, but it pays you back over and over again every time you look at it. Every time you look at, now this is a hardcover. I told Jennifer, like, I can really use this as a weapon because this thing this thing is like real tough. But every time you look at something that you've done, you feel that sense of accomplishment, that you went through all of that, and yet there you go. Yes! Show the back of it too. Tisha came with ladies with her. She came armed and ready, okay? She said, not only am I gonna free me, but I'm gonna free these women too, okay? And so that's book collaborations. I absolutely love book collaborations, y'all, because it's just, it's easier. Now for Jennifer to have hit bestseller without any collaboration as a single author. Now, I can't even put Jennifer on the same, wave as most of my single authors because they really are alone. Jennifer came, she went and rallied herself a launch team. And she's like, y'all gonna do this. And she had time. I mean, she had it laid out. So she did kind of have a little help there. But to try to market by yourself, it's really hard to do.
But you gave me the strategy, and all I did was went and did what you said.
Yeah, you did.
Every step of the way. I'm like, okay.
Not everybody do that though, Jennifer.
She said this. Okay, check. She said do this. Okay, check.
She had a whole team, a whole launch team ready, okay? But, being a bestseller, that's another accomplishment that you can add, not just being a published author, but a best-selling author. What that does is it opens so many opportunities and so many doors for you that you may not even think that people are watching you, and you don't even know that they're watching you. But they see that you posted a book, like your book is coming out. Oh, can you come talk to my women's group? Can you come talk to my community? Can you come and talk to whomever, right? Because they see that you are setting yourself up as the expert in that industry in which you're talking about. So don't belabor the task anymore. It's not as hard to say yes. The easy part is to say yes. The hard part is to actually do it. But if you hire help, if you invest in help, it won't be that hard for you. So again, I want to invite you guys for this weekend. We're having a weekend watch party, 8:30 a.m., 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time on Saturday, 9:30 a.m., 9:30 p.m. Central Standard Time on Sunday. 4 shows, y'all, that you get to watch, that you get to not only just watch, but listen, if we're having a watch party, it's not just going to be you in the room. So you get to collaborate. You get to build a community. You get to build a fan base, y'all. Don't tell nobody I told y'all that.
But I want to say something now based on with us talking about Tisha and I having a bestseller. Don't jump in my inbox talking about, can you help me with my book? I can help you call Jamie.
That's what she tell you. That's what she tell everybody, y'all.
That's not my thing. I when I sent my manuscript to her, it was so freeing because of what my first book was about, and she took it from there. So don't come in and say, hey, can you help me with my book? No, I can help you call Jamie though.
Right. I can help you call the one, okay? So guys, that's all I mean, what other tips do y'all need? Y'all have any questions? Because I know, I don't want to keep talking about the same thing over and over and over. And I love interaction too. If I'm going to be here, I need y'all to talk to me. I don't like talking to dead air. because I'll go to bed and put my onesie on. Y'all know it's onesie time.
Late over there where you are.
Yes,
Right.
it is late.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's indeed.
I
But
realized I didn't say anything. I've been sucking all of this in. How y'all doing? Are y'all sharing out the broadcast? I didn't even say hi. Y'all know I'm CJ Alston.
Hey, Dion.
Yes, publishing. We already know the stories
Oh,
about
so quiet in the audience.
and everything. Yes, so let's publish this book. Y'all see my bestseller? Mine
Yeah.
is right here. I
It's
see
coming.
it. I see it.
Speak
I
it.
see it.
Yes, I'm dancing with you.
So,
I know
how
it's
many of you all? Yes, I see a lot of you all in here. Come on, see it, put it up, believe it. Come enjoy. Yes, bit.ly/weekend watch 20. Oh my goodness! So that is $29. It's unreal, Jamie. That is unreal. Like you guys and you and Coach. I mean, which we already know. It's just like unmatched.
yeah.
Unmatched. It is amazing.
But you know, another thing too, while we're on this, they're about to open up these states again, guys. They're about to open up the barber shops and especially here in Georgia and a couple other states. Texas, I think they're doing it in Texas, Tennessee.
We're going to hear
South
Monday
Carolina.
from the governor saying what they're going to do on Monday.
South Carolina is going to open on Tuesday.
Crazy. That's crazy.
Georgia's opening Friday. I don't understand, but let me just put y'all on blast right now, guys. Anybody in the Georgia area, let you know my house is still quarantined. Do not knock on my door. Don't come here. I'm not coming to your place. You don't come to mine. I'm just letting y'all know. I don't care what the governor say. The Lord is over this house, and I go by what he said.
But you know, the mayor of Atlanta was on a show today. I think it was TMZ, just like, you know, appalled. She was like, you know, he supersedes anything I say, but I still think it's unsafe. And she was talking about how her 18-year-old was excited. And she told him, if you leave this house on Friday, be sure you take enough clothes.
Right.
To have until all of this is over, because you will not.
Because you ain't coming back. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But people are jumping out there, Jamie, because they either need to make money. And we have cabin fever. We struggled in our meeting earlier today. But you know what? We going to get over cabin fever, or we going to be on a ventilator. What you choose?
I'm okay with breathing good. I breathe well. My house is
in here.
I'm okay with that.
You fine.
Alive.
Right. Yeah. So, you know, it's too soon. If they are not opening the schools, but people want to go out and eat because of the atmosphere, you're going to end up eating in the hospital. I'm sorry.
If you eat at home. But you know, in the area that I'm staying in, I'm here in Atlanta, my area, my county where I'm staying, we have the highest number of COVID-19 cases in the entire state of Georgia.
Wow. And I've been there.
I don't even know
what area you're talking about. Yeah.
This is the area that has the highest number. So I'm like, and then my neighbors were outside. They were having some little barbecue in a little cul-de-sac out there. You know, I'm like, none of us was out there. Just all of them. Y'all can stay out there. I'm good. I'm just gonna stay in here and finish editing my books and writing books and pretend like I'm going to the castle.
Right. But that's all right. The castle's coming. The castle's coming.
Yeah.
Things happen for a reason.
I know, right? I'm patient. I'll be all right. My niece say, and I'll live another day.
Another day to write another book.
Right.
Another book with everybody jumping out there. I heard Coach talking about someone saying, well, you know, at my salon, they're just going to take one person in at a time. Well, who was breathing in there before? And they done told you that stuff is in the air and how long it stays there. Are we sanitizing between? Come on, y'all. It's not worth it. It is not worth it. And then to be so selfish to go out there and then put our elderly population in jeopardy.
Yeah.
Stay away from my mother.
Okay.
Do you hear me? Stay away from
mine too, y'all.
Stay away. Stay away.
Stay away from her. Okay. Mm-hmm. And y'all know when the salons were open before COVID-19, we would go to get our nails done, get our feet done, and you see them bring them utensils out, and they ain't clean nothing. Okay, they just bring them out from under the drawer and just start working on your hands and start working on your feet, and or it's soaked in some type of solution that you don't know what the hell that solution is. Could just be water with some colored dye in it. You don't know. So I want to know for real. I'm gonna take my own stuff, but I'm just gonna do it myself at home.
I just can't even go in there and breathe after other people.
Yeah, I'm just like, now this whole thing just put my head space into like,
Me too. I'm a germaphobe now. I'm just like, I'm gonna need you to back up. My son asked me, he said, Mom, what would you do if somebody came within 6 feet of you? They already know, because I'm gonna have a look on my face like, get back. It's the life as we know it is going to be very, very different. Yeah, and I feel bad for, even when we were in the beginning of the shelter in place, you still had kids going on spring break. You still had people on the beaches. And there was a whole plane of kids from the University of Texas at Austin, like 70 something of them, that went to Mexico. 40 something of them got sick. I'm hoping they all recovered. I'm not real sure, but that was not worth it. If the schools aren't opening up for kids to go to school to learn, this is their future. Why are you going to a beauty shop? Doesn't that tell you something's wrong? And the governors are wanting to open up because people protesting. Let them protest. Come on. And I know election year is here, but come on, in good conscience, do you want to be elected that bad?
What are they protesting at though?
They're protesting all over the place for these governors, even here in Austin, to open up these cities. And I know they said they're going to do it in phases, but they're already talking about the guidelines for the phases. But then it's going to come back with a vengeance in the fall, along with flu season.
How about that? Have they already said that there's going to be a second wave of it? So
come on now. But people got to get out, Jamie, because they don't have no plan. I'm going to do a live stream tomorrow. How long can you stay in your house in shelter in place? Because I don't ever have to go out of here because my money's deposited. I got a message the other day about royalties being deposited in my account from the book I wrote last year. Come on, y'all. Come on. And with this time that people have at home right now, you could be getting with Jamie to figure out what you need to do to be a bestseller. She already told you she can talk to you again on Saturday for $29. Let me say something. Let me just be clear. If you don't want to pay $29 for this class, don't jump in. Don't schedule a call.
Right.
Don't schedule a call because Jamie needs to eat. Jamie good at what she do.
It's 4 digits. You're going to be paying 4 digits at least.
Jamie needs to eat. But you know what? If you have a strategy, if you have a business, you should be able to earn that money, right?
You know what, Jennifer? They saying that people need to go back to work and make money, but there's a lot of people that's spending money right now, currently, and have been spending it since the beginning of this whole pandemic that happened. People are still spending money. You don't have to be outside your house to spend money.
Right.
People are still spending it. Because there's a whole bunch of people that still have money.
That still have money because they built a business, they're working from home, or they saved for something like this. A lot of people weren't prepared. That's why as soon as I found out that the stimulus was going to have to be paid back, I was like, no, thank you.
Right.
No, thank you. I need to speak with my accountant who's on here now. We need to come up with a plan. Do I really need that money? So we're going to talk about that. Because someone shared the broadcast. So if you haven't shared out the broadcast, share the broadcast. Someone shared the broadcast with me. I came across this community of women, and most of y'all think women can't get along. Not over here. Not over here.
We all eat together.
All together. So guys, if this is not for you, if you like, oh, they just talking, we can send you to Amazon. We can send you to Barnes and Nobles. We got receipts. We got receipts for everything. So
love receipts.
Yes.
Love receipts. But yes, we can definitely have a plan about the stimulus because really and truly, $1,200 are normal numbers, girl. $1,200.
Uh-huh.
$1,200. Really? Okay.
But you know, CJ,
But I
that's a
thought,
lot of money to some people. I'm gonna tell you, 2 years ago, I would have been like, give me my $1,200. I need it now because I wouldn't have even had money to stock up on groceries for this. When they was
Oh
running
no.
out of toilet paper and running out of everything, I wouldn't have had the money to do it.
Oh
mhm.
no, 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 no. Don't get it twisted. I don't come from that side of the track. I come from the side of the track where $2.50 is material. Do you understand? I account for it all. No,
Right.
but what I am saying is the things that we're seeing behind this 1,200 and
Oh, true story.
that's going on behind this 1,200 and which really is like Jamie alluded to earlier, it's really just mindset. You know, you change your mindset, baby,
Yeah.
that $29, you want to talk about flip. $29 could flip you into 1,200 times more. You
Yeah.
kidding me right now? Are we really having this conversation? So you want to
Right.
talk about stretch the flip? We can stretch that flip. $30, $29. That is absolutely mind-boggling. You to have something that today and what 1,200 months later is still intellectual property. We're gonna be talking about these books and this publishing house when we gummy mouth. When we have no teeth in our mouths. We're gonna be talking about remember when, girl.
Girl, remember
This
when
my
it.
boys. This my
Girl.
boy's money. This is my boy's
Yes,
money.
that's right, Jennifer. That's what I'm talking about. And I'll be able to show Aaron how he used to run in the lives and say something in the line of a poker head. So yes,
Right.
this is a legacy. So oh, don't get it twisted. Yes, $1,200 is a lot of money. And if you
And
have kids like me, they're eating that. They have eaten they're eating that.
mhm.
So yes, you need some money. This is just another way to make some money, right? This is another way, another revenue stream where it can be something that lasts forever. Why not tell your story? And I talked about it yesterday. Get out of your own way, get out of your fears, get out of your head. Sign
Yeah.
up for $29. Jamie is so approachable. And as you can see, she walked them through it. The
And you
whole
know, another thing with I see people out here spending their stimulus checks on cars or wigs or whatever. Put your money, like, this is a great time. If you haven't learned already, this is the time that you have to invest, right? Because had we invested properly, earlier on, we wouldn't be in this predicament where we're waiting and hungry and needing a handout from the government. But if you take this government check that they give you and invest it in something that's going to bring money back to you and not putting in something that depreciates, how many flat screen TVs y'all gonna buy? How many, y'all? I mean, some of y'all go to Black Friday, go to Walmart every Black Friday and get a TV every year. Like, how many TVs y'all need?
I ain't gonna never need another TV ever because I don't watch it. I don't have time to watch it. I got other things to do.
So invest in something that's going to put money back in your pocket. Like, it doesn't go away. It comes back to you. That's my advice. You can take it, you can leave it. It doesn't matter. I'm not going to be mad because, we don't really know each other like that. So I'm not going to be offended if you don't take my advice. But, I would hope that the society would learn from this pandemic that's going on. Like, there has to be lessons in here about your money and about your mind about your money. I was having a conversation, y'all. This is real quick and real funny, and my sister's probably going to hear me and get on me tomorrow. But she was eating this watermelon downstairs, and the watermelon tastes like water because, one, it's not in season, right? So it wasn't sweet. It tastes like water, and she's still up there forcing. She put salt on it. She put seasoning on it, and I was like, "Is it bad?" She's like, "Yeah." I said, "So why don't you just throw it away?" She's like, "Because I'm trying not to waste the money." I said, "Wait, hold up. So you're going to make yourself uncomfortable over $2 because that's what you paid for it? Girl, put that and I say, "Listen, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna be quiet on this part. But if you continue to eat that nasty watermelon, you don't have the right to complain anymore. You're gonna have to shut up about it. Right? So we put ourselves in an uncomfortable situation unnecessarily, y'all, because our mind about money is just not, it's off. It's tilted a little bit. My faith is so into Yah, into the Most High, into God. If he can't replace a $2 watermelon, then who am I serving?
That's
Girl,
good.
you better
What am I really doing here?
Did she switch it? Did she really do?
Put away
You
eventually.
better preach it. You better say it. You better say it.
Throw the watermelon away. I'm like, I'm not about to eat no nasty watermelon.
Watermelon, it don't make no sick. It might make
But
you
see,
sick.
it might, right. And then when it's not in season, I mean, girl, you can preach that thing that off watermelon. But what I love it because, like you said, it would. Why do that to ourselves? That's the thing. I had my live I did last night. I was telling people it's amazing how we can have faith. We have faith for the 1,200.
Yeah.
We don't have faith to apply for the 10 million.
Woo!
Who understand?
Yeah.
Who do you serve?
Yeah.
We got all this space for this 1,200. But when we get to the 12 million, we scared.
Yeah.
I don't know, CJ. I don't know.
I don't know if I can do it.
So,
Yeah.
But what if it may work? It's like, what if it works?
Yeah.
What if you and the thing is, we talk ourselves out of it before we don't even want to try. Oh my God, we talked out. We don't know what the criteria is, but whatever it is, I can't get it.
Right.
I can get that 1,200, but that is so profound. And again, if y'all don't take anything away from that, girl, I feel like I need to give you a seed for that because that is so small. This watermelon story.
Yeah.
It's so profound. It is so profound. You gonna let $2.
I thought I told her don't complain no more. If you still gonna sit there and eat that nasty, you can't complain. She threw it away after she realized that it only costs $2. I'm like, so why are we having this conversation? But don't we do that though?
We do.
We do that. We make ourselves uncomfortable. We shrink ourselves because we don't want to let go of money because we don't really have the faith that it's gonna come back to us. We don't really believe that it's gonna come back to us. But that's that mindset being broken. If you and the one thing the word cannot do, it can't lie. It can't go out and return void. It cannot. There's a principle about money, about investing and sowing in good seed. The principle, I don't care if you believe in it or not, the principle is going to be the principle. It's going to fulfill itself. So if you can just wrap your head around the fact that it ain't yours in the first place. This paper money that they call has no value in it. It only has the value that you put on it.
That's right. That's good. That's
that's all I got, y'all.
Yeah, but we talking about the publishing and writing it down, but you also have to write it down and that's your vision.
Write the vision, make it plain, y'all.
Make it plain.
He gonna do what he gonna do anyway. So just do what you're supposed to do. I'm excited. I'm excited about the books that are going to be birthed after this, because there are going to be a whole bunch of books written about this moment in this time. And 10 years from now, we're going to be able to look back and say, wow, I remember when that happened. I remember that. Me personally, I don't even feel the pressure that the world is feeling right now. Because I'm a social distancer anyway. Ain't nothing for me to be social distancing. That's what I do, so I can look back on this time and I can remember, spending more time with my family. I can remember not stressing out. I can remember not, dealing with anxiety or depression. I can remember praying for those who do. So it's about documenting this moment and this time. So I can't wait to see the books that are going to come. I can't wait. I've already gotten calls from people who are ready to write about things that happened in the 50s, y'all. In the 50s.
Wow.
It's exciting. It's exciting to know how much time has changed since then. That we don't have to, look over our backs as much as we used to. I mean, it's just time has changed.
And
And
you know,
so
one thing I'm going to say about you, Jamie, is always excited to read your story.
damn,
She
I'm a
is
geek. I'm
always
a nerd, y'all.
excited. And going to somebody else, they probably don't care. They probably don't give a damn. I'm sorry.
I'm
But
such a geek. Yes. I
Jamie
love
is always like, I can't wait to read your story. And it is an amazing spend the $29. CJ, you forgot to say it's tax deductible. Come on, y'all. That
it.
ain't even like
Yes.
spending no money.
Right.
It ain't even like spending no money. And so it's an opportunity for you to get started. Use COVID-19 to look back on and say, I wrote my first book during COVID-19
Yes.
and I've not stopped.
That's great. That's great, guys. So and I don't have the Rona. That was just me coughing. I'm good. I'm clean. I'm all good. So listen, I'm done for the night. It's time for my onesie. What y'all have any last minute requests, or make sure you've shared this broadcast if you haven't done so already. I'm thinking about giving away something this week. For those who finally say, yes, I'm going to write my book. I'm thinking about giving away something, but you have to share the broadcast, number one. And you just have to stay tuned because I love helping you on your journey. So again, for those of you, let's write this weekend together. bit.ly/weekend watch 20. It's $29 for the watch party. All weekend long. You have 4 opportunities to catch it, but you still have the replay. But it's $29 all weekend long, tax deductible, as we heard, right? So, and you can make that money back hand over fist if you write your ebook. So show up this weekend and learn how to write your ebook. bit.ly/weekend watch 20. That's all I have, guys. I'll see y'all back here early, bright and early in the morning for the morning show. And then I'm going to share some more good stuff about why it's so important for you to write your book. So stay tuned for that, guys. Have an amazing night. Sweet dreams. Dream of that book.